Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Golden Rust or Bust. I'm your host, John Behrens, and on today's episode, we have a 1966 Starcraft with an old Kiekefer 50 horsepower Mercury outboard motor on it. So, will I be able to get this boat to float and take me fishing on it before in about like a couple days? Maybe an hour or so? Let's find out. So I'm up here in Minnesota. I'm with my friend Alex here, and we're going to try and get this old boat running and driving on the water, floating on the water. Driving on the water? What would you say?
Floating.
Floating. We're going to go and see if we can catch some fish today. And I thought, what a perfect little vessel to try and do that with. $200. Can't beat that.
That's pretty hard.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat.
A trailer alone is probably that.
Yeah, right. So we're going to take a look around this thing because we really haven't even looked in it yet. We're going to take a look around this thing and see what we got for goodies that came with the old boat. So let's show you. Let's take a look and see what we have in this boat. I'm already seeing a fishing net, so we don't have to buy one of those, and a broken oar. So when we do break down, you know, I'll have him paddle back.
Half an hour, thanks. There is part of a beamy top that's disintegrating too in the woods.
Yeah, that's right. We took it off and put it over there. So this is what we got. We have two really nice seats. We have a gas tank that came with it, a battery came with it, a broken oar, some bungee cords. Well, there's my price right there. Bungee cords are expensive nowadays.
I don't know what bungee cords you're looking at.
And then we got a fishing net. And I think the piece of la resistance, let me climb up in there quick. The piece la resistance is this. This baby right here is the ultimate fish finder. Look out, Garmin, because this Lawrence is going to put you out of business. Does the steering work? Indubitably so, it does. And we got a battery, so I'm missing a plug for the boat, but you don't need that. You don't need a plug.
To Tractor Supply.
We're going to have to go to Tractor Supply. So we'll take the battery with us. We're definitely going to need to buy a plug. This thing definitely needs tires if I'm going to take it back to Davenport, and some other odds and ends. So let's hit the road, go to Tractor Supply, and see if we can get what we need. Well, we're pulling up to L&M, so we're going to go ahead and get inside L&M and see if we can find what we're looking for. Well, all right, we got our stuff from L&M. What do you think odds are of getting this boat running?
50-50.
50-50? I like those odds. You like those odds?
Not really. That's gambling.
Okay, so we're back at the boat. I have my gas tank here. We're going to mix us up some gas. So this boat motor calls for, what was it? It was 50 to 1.
Yep.
So we have this nice measuring container here, and in order to do 50 to 1, what you need to do is you need to go up to, and I have 5 gallons of gas in that gas tank. So you fill up to this line here. So we're gonna fill that up to that line and dump it into the tank. First, let's shake this around.
You're spilling.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, Pete, about your grass.
Dude, that's spilling bad. That does not seal.
Yeah, I see that. Let's pop our cover off, see what's going on behind that cover.
You know what's weird? It's a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that myself. So, I got my battery hooked up. We got the cover off the motor there. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just hop in and hit the key and see if we have any power to anything. And then I guess we'll go from there. So, let me hop up in here quick. I don't see... Okay. This is in neutral. Nothing.
Yeah.
So I think we figured out our issue. I was underneath here, and this key switch doesn't have any power going to it from the battery. So we were concerned when we bought the boat that this was the key that we needed, and we couldn't find the key for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop open this cover plate here for my throttle, and we're going to look inside there, and hopefully we can either hotwire this, or it'd be even better if we could take this key switch here and just put it and swap it out. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to take these screws out here, get inside our throttle control. Okay, now, that is exactly it. There's power running to this. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to, use that other key.
What do you think, screwdriver?
I'm thinking screwdriver.
The magic key, the drill bit.
Well, it turned over. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. I'll put it back together.
Alright, so we have figured out that we are not getting spark. Get in here, buddy. Sorry. So what I am going to do is I'm going to attempt to pop off my distributor here. I don't know how this comes apart. I have never worked on one of these, so I am just kind of like guessing at this point on how this comes apart. And I'm hoping that I'm right.
Seems like it'll come pop right out.
I would think. So, this is my first boat with an outboard on it. What was your guys' first boat? Did you guys have a boat? If you did, drop it down in the comments. Alright, so I have my distributor off here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to file my points. So I have to get down inside of here ever so carefully. And file these points up. They're starting to look shiny. I would think that would make and break contact. Let me scratch them here quick with my tip on my screwdriver. Now I think that should do it. So, when we pull this out, there's a shaft on this side. I will show you. The shaft on this side has stars, and then it is missing a star right in the center here. See how it's got a flat spot? So our job is to get that flat spot back up into this area here where there is a flat spot, or at least there should be.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and put this all back together now and get it so it's working again. Clean that up by polishing it. And then I'm going to go through and do the same thing to all of these. What time is it?
5:14. I don't think we're gonna make it by dinner.
Probably not.
All right, so got the points filed, and it's time to see if it fires up for us. So we got the muffs on it, so the water goes to the water pump, and so we don't burn up the pump. Without further ado, let's, I guess, try it.
Okay, well, we got the machine fired up. Looks like it's time for the maiden voyage. Not the boat's maiden voyage, but our maiden voyage on the boat. Hopefully we don't sink, but, you know, who knows? Good thing it's not registered to me, because if it does, then no one knows I own it, and I'll just delete this video. Anyways, you ready? Well, my lapel mic lost its little bunny tail, so if I were to drive, it would sound like this. And I don't want it to do that, so I'm going to unfortunately have to undo my mics and then drive without mics, so you won't be able to hear us as well, but hopefully, you know, you can still kind of get the gist. So let me unplug this and we'll get going on the water.
Well, I have not so good news. My phone that I was using to record all of my stuff fell in the lake, and I didn't know it was in the lake for about half an hour, and it works still, which is good. So I recovered all the footage. However, I can't record on my phone anymore because the water's behind the glass on the camera. So yeah, so I'm going to be recording on this, and then I'm going to be recording on some GoPros. I was up here for vacation, so I wasn't really prepared to do any of this stuff. So this is kind of like a throw at you video just for fun. So I hope you're enjoying it this far. And right now would be a good time for a word from our sponsor.
The sponsor of today's video is Brunt Workwear. Brunt Workwear carries a large selection of work and outdoor apparel, from hoodies, shirts, and jeans, to work boots and other accessories. Brunt work boots are ready to go right out of the box, so no pesky break-in time required. Brunt work boots also carry a selection of wide toes for people like me who have wide feet as well. You know what they say about big feet? Big socks. Big socks, well, anyways. They are affordable, water resistant, and oil resistant, which makes it perfect for working on your car. Doing karate in the forest, or hunting and fishing in the great outdoors. Great job hanging on to your rod, John. And if you don't love them, send them back for a money-back guarantee. So do yourself a favor and get some Brunt apparel today. Use my QR code or discount code to receive a discount on your first order. Thanks for watching. Now back to the video. So, I don't have my cameraman, and unfortunately, I went fishing with my buddy yesterday because it was my last day with him instead of working on the boat, so he's not here with me to record me or anything. It's just me, myself, and I. This is what you're going to call a cold start, because I haven't fired this thing up today, so let's go ahead and give this a try here. Gotta use my screwdriver. Look at that. Like nothing. Like it was meant to happen. Alright. Throttle this down a little bit. Get this in here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, we're at the old rope swing, so I think I'm gonna go and swing a little bit and call it a day. If you could hear it right now, it would sound like a billion mosquitoes flying around me, and that's because there is a billion mosquitoes flying around me. So I'm gonna make this really quick. That's chilly. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm gonna put you in and go off actually one more time. Whew. Backflip. Oh. Whew. All right, well, I guess it's time to push the boat back out, get it fired up, and head back to camp. All right. Will the old girl fire up again? Oh yeah. Well, that should do it for this episode of Golden Rust or Bust. In this episode, I took a boat that had been sitting since 2002 or 2003, and for $200, and in 2 days, I got it running and driving out on the water. Now, it's not perfect by any means, and I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't have all of my recording equipment and everything up here. It's kind of an impromptu video, so I hope you enjoyed this impromptu video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can see when I put more things out like this. This boat definitely isn't complete by any means. I'm gonna probably have to put a water pump in it and some other odds and ends, but I think me and my wife might keep this boat and use it as our boat up here in Minnesota. So with that, what do you think I should do with the boat? Only people who watch this all the way to the end will know this question, and comment it down below. And I'll take all your comments into consideration and figure out what I'm gonna do with this old girl. So once again, thanks for watching, and keep those wrenches turning.